Hi! Did you know that there are actually 4 different types of sentences in English? Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you all about the 4 different kinds of sentences in English. As you probably know, most sentences are made up of 2 main parts, a subject and a predicate. Your subject is who or what is doing the action in your sentence. The predicate is a verb and oftentimes also an object. Verb is an action word that tells what your subject is doing. The object of the sentence is usually a noun, a person, place, animal, or thing. The most common kind of sentence in English follows this exact pattern. The most common type of sentence in English is sentence type number 1. Sentence type number 1 is declarative sentence. A declarative sentence declares something. What this means is that it is stating a fact. It's giving you a piece of information. For example, he runs every morning. I like reading. Today is sunny. She hates spiders. I met my husband in Japan. Those are examples of declarative sentences. They all started with a capital letter and finished with a period. And they were all used to express a fact or to declare a statement. The second type of sentence we have in English is something called an imperative sentence. An imperative sentence expresses what you want someone to do. It is used for making requests or giving commands, telling someone to do something. These types of sentences do not usually start with a subject. Imperative sentences will start with a verb or with the word please. So you'll begin your sentence, imperative sentence, with a base verb or please and then your base verb. Imperative sentences will usually also end with a period. For example, wash your hands as soon as you get home. Please pass the salt. Stand behind the yellow line. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. All of those imperative sentences ended with a period, but it is sometimes possible to end an imperative sentence with an exclamation point. You can end imperative sentences with an exclamation point if you are really emotional about the sentence that you are making. For example, look out versus look out. The second one has an exclamation point because it has more emotion. Don't smoke here. Go away. Those are examples of imperative sentences which have lots of emotion. So we can finish those types of imperative sentences with an exclamation point. If you'd like to learn more about imperative sentences, please check out a video I've made about that over here. The third type of sentence in English is an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences are similar to declarative sentences like we looked at for sentence type 1, but they have more emotion, a lot more emotion. And because they have this great sense of emotion, they will finish with an exclamation point. I'm exhausted. You're late again. He actually won? Those 3 sentences all start with a capital letter and your subject and finish with an exclamation point. And they were all used to express great emotion, being tired, being angry, and being surprised. Exclamatory sentences can also start with something called an interjection. An interjection is a short word in English which is used to show great emotion. They're things that native speakers say that don't really have any meaning but are just used to show feelings. Words like ouch, oi, hey, aw, ah, oh, huh, Those are interjections. So lots of times you will hear and see exclamatory sentences beginning with interjections. Let's take a look at a few examples. Wow, that's amazing! Aww, it's so cute! Yum, this is delicious! Ouch, that hurt! When using interjections with exclamatory sentences in your writing, you can either put an exclamation point directly after the interjection and another one at the end of the exclamatory sentence, or you can join the two with a comma like you were able to see in my previous examples. A really important point about exclamatory sentences is that you need to be careful not to overuse them in your writing or in your speaking. Using exclamatory sentences helps to emphasize and express strong emotion. But if you emphasize too many things, you end up emphasizing nothing. Remember that less is more, and try to use exclamatory sentences sparingly. Another really important point about exclamatory sentences is that they are informal. It is not recommended that you use exclamatory sentences in business emails. Exclamatory sentences are usually used in informal communication and especially in advertising. The fourth type of sentence in English is what's called an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence is basically a question. When we're asking questions, it's called an interrogative sentence. Questions will start with a capital letter and will finish with a question mark. There are two main types of questions that you can find. One is a simple yes or no question, and the other is a WH question. For interrogative sentences that have yes or no answers, you will start with your auxiliary verb or your modal auxiliary verb. For example, are you coming to the party? Can you play piano? Do you have any pets? An interrogative sentence that needs a longer answer rather than just yes or no will start with a WH question word. WH question words are who, what, when, where, why, and how. So for example, what time is it? How much is this? Where is the subway? In this lesson, we only talked about basic interrogative sentences, basic questions. But if you'd like to learn how to make questions even more polite in English, please check out a video I've made about indirect questions. So today, you have learned about the 4 types of sentences in English. I hope that this lesson will help you in your English writing especially. And now it's time for Question of the Day. For today's question, I'd like you to practice what you've learned in this lesson. In the comments below, please make one example sentence for each of the 4 types of sentences in English. I look forward to reading your sentences in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. See you in the next lesson.